Alright, well, I should be done grinding. I just spent like 30 minutes just running back and forth, just trying to get my EXP up, so, I mean, it's fine, right? It's nothing that bad, I think. It's just, yeah, I mean, I don't remember how many levels I got up to last time. Like yesterday, like last episode, or whatever you want to call it. I don't remember, honestly. But, yeah, we're at level 28 right now. I'll go heal, and then I'll throw hands with the boss. Actually, I might, buy another one of those, items that I won't name, because I will be cursed if I say the name of the item, and I don't want to do any of that, so I won't say it. But, yeah, guess I need 2 more for that. I do kind of want, to fully equip everyone with that, so, just because, oop, that, dang you, okay. I'm still not sure what the limiter actually does, so I'm taking it off for now. I'm not sure if it actually increased the XP or not, or if it's just there to be there, honestly. They don't really explain an effect for it, do they? Let me check. There's nothing about it, which is weird. I mean, it just decreases stats by like 1, so it's like 1 level away. So that's kind of odd, but yeah, it's just whatever, I think. But yeah, I'll just heal and then we'll go beat up the evil clones, because why not? There we go. No, I'll actually go save once we're there, because, yeah, we might encounter something else or whatever. And it's just a short ways away. Alright, yeah, let's just save over there. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, and there, crap, okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, oof. Alright, well, yeah, I don't know why I lagged out for a moment. I was trying to see if there's any new dialogue or anything. Turns out no, which is fine. This is loud as crap. I'm going to, set it down a bit. Man, I thought that the battle music would be less jarring now, but, turns out no. Okay, how about now? Should be fine, honestly. I'm going to do, what should I do? Yeah, I'll do all my buffs actually, because why not? I think that's the good thing to do, probably. The smart thing to do, rather. Okay, I think I might have over-leveled a bit. Yeah, because I didn't do that much damage last time either, so the fact that I'm doing this much is probably indicative that I have a good amount of damage in, so yeah. Okay, I'll take it. Also, yeah, I went to my martial arts class yesterday, and I landed on a jump funny, so guess whose ankle now hurts? I mean, it happens all the time, right? I mean, injuries are just, they're just part of everything, especially with sports, right? You do, like, anything badly, or you're not warmed up, or you're not just, like, fully stretched out, or whatever, right? You can just easily injure yourself, so it's fine, right? But, yeah, I mean, I landed on a jump funny, so, and then I landed on my ankle funny. It was like a pretty sharp landing on my ankle, so it was definitely not the best, but it's whatever. I mean, it's a pretty bad landing, honestly. Yeah, I mean, like just the slightest amount of weight on my right ankle just hurts, on my right foot rather, and that like every time you take a step, it sort of extends onto your ankle, right? Because if you don't realize it, like you use a huge part of like your entire leg when you walk, right? I mean, you use your abs, you use your back, right, just to walk. And I mean, we do it so often that we don't really realize it. But yeah, I didn't realize how much of my ankle actually used when I walked, right? So every time I walk, I have to bend my knee and then take a little step first for a walk, right? So that kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's whatever. I hope that I can recover in time or whatever. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it'll feel better tomorrow or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I mean, I can still walk with a lot of effort. It just hurts. But yeah, it's just whatever. Yeah, it's a part of whatever. Alright, let me just yoink that mirror. The Deus Ex mirror. This one must be mine? It's a little ominous. Okay. Okay, wait, so that's the exact same dialogue as before. It's only that Santa gets an additional line. Okay, that's pretty interesting, I guess. It's interesting that it doesn't really change the sort of flow of the conversation until the end. Okay, I skipped a Santa line. Yeah, okay. Huh, so it didn't really impact the flow of the conversation, even though we had an extra member. So yeah, that's interesting. I never realized how sort of fragmented the beginning dialogues were. Yeah, if you look back, the only dialogue where there's like an actual impact, or where there's like an actual exchange in between the members, was in between of Crony and Mumei's dialogue. So that was a interesting little tidbit that demonstrated, I don't know what it demonstrated, man. But yeah, it's just interesting. You can see sort of like where the bulk of conversation goes. And it's I mean, even now you could probably insert like a couple of lines from wherever into my conversation or whatever, and it probably wouldn't break up my the flow of the conversation, which is interesting. So yeah. Ooh, I can two-shot them now. Interesting. And we shall head to the desert. There was a chest here, if I remember. It's really interesting that there's nothing over here. I mean, that's fine. I would expect it to, lead to another city or whatever. But that's fine, right? I'm more surprised that the desert is directly there. I would have expected like the desert to be like off to like where the road was, and then you went by there, and then it was sort of like a desert, like sort of like was it Nevada or something like that, right? It's sort of whatever. All right. Also, during my during the playthrough where I played like the actual game, yeah, I forgot what Crony's song was, and so I was like, oh crap, I forgot what it was, but I remember it now for some reason. It was Daydream. I don't know why I forgot about it. Weird thing to forget, considering I listen to it from time to time. So I'm not sure why I forgot about it, but that's just whatever, right? How much damage does reforestation do? Oh wow, that's a good amount of damage. They got buffed really hard, huh? I'm hoping that the crony boss fight isn't going to be as bad. So yeah, let's see. The boss said she would grind my face in the sand if she caught me slacking off again. So here I am, not doing a thing. Why are you like this? Oh, I just realized that was a degenerate joke. Okay, that's kind of very on character for some of these lads. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say something, but then I got distracted for some reason. Man. It's like I can't even stream properly. But yeah, there's some him. Yeah, no surprise over there. Flower. This was the wilted flower, right? Yeah, it is. Does it just have no effect? It doesn't do anything. Hold up. But why is it like it's not like it's not blotted out like it's a combat only item. It's just blotted out because it's like usable technically, but it's just serves no purpose for some reason. Is there you can't even use it for an accessory, which is weird, but that's whatever, I think. But yeah, let's just move on, unless I have to beat up some other lad. But yeah, what was that? Was that a cursed snake or something? Ooh, that one was a bit more tanky. Huh. Oh no, never mind, he missed both times. Get good, scrub. Yeah, nothing too difficult, it seems. Man, I forgot about this. Okay, what you got? I like how this guy sort of foreshadowed the end and sort of the beginning of the game, where Crony was sort of spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't seen like the actual main storyline, where Crony tries to go back in time and sort of tries to you know, save Sana and reset the timeline and whatnot. So this guy was foreshadowing the entire thing, which is kind of interesting. It would have been interesting to see it like closer to the beginning, but I guess they do want to set it up before the end of it or whatever, right? Classic. Bunkeroni. Also, what's with this? Is this like a pyramid or something? Whatever. I don't know what they're building. They're building like a wall, or maybe the house is destroyed. So they're like, oh no, I need the cash or something like that, right? I don't know. I'm just blabbering out of my mouth right now. What you got? Yeah. If you lift with your back, you're probably gonna injure yourself. So, yeah, lift with your knees, lift with your legs. It's why you have quad day. Man, I'm dead broke. Wow. Crap. Yeah, I can probably just beat them up, right? Right? Yeah. I'm beating them up pretty badly. Okay, so this guy has a lot of defense, but not a lot of magic defense. Because I used reforestation on them, and he died instantly. So it's probably a lot of defense, but no magic defense. Alright, well, same old. I didn't expect much, so it's fine. Mushroom Man, that's pointing. Pointing is very rude, I'll have you know, Mushroom Man. I still have no idea. A shark guy? Who's the shark guy? Like, oh, Man, I'm really dumb sometimes. I just realized that the shark guy was probably Gura's fans. I didn't realize it, so I don't know. I probably should have picked up on that like a long time ago. Like, oh yeah, a shark. You know, who's the other shark themed VTuber in Hollow EN? Oh wow, turns out there's only one. So obviously it's Gura, but I don't think I caught on to that. So it's kind of my fault. But yeah, go heal. Yeah. Right there. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go save again. I'll remember there was another area. I think this is the last area before the space-time tower. Well, not the space-time tower, but like, what is it called? The space tower, Sanna's tower, or whatever you really want to call it. Doesn't really sort of matter. But yeah. Also, I don't know if I commented on this before, but the background is so nice. And you can also sort of see Sanna's tower over here, which is pretty cool. So I do like my details quite a bit. But yeah, I mean here, that should be Sanna's tower, right? Yep, it is. Perfect. Okay, wait, me too. We put a lot of work into it, Kronini. So I assume it is a space-time tower then, if Kroni put some work into it. I assume this is my last chance to save. I don't know if they'll have the black hole type of deal again. Oh, this is nothing. We can return the favor to their faces. That's slightly rude. Right, but yeah, if I do have to fight them, then what should I do? Yeah, okay. I'll save over here, and if they're there, how will they get out the black hole without Sanna helping them? I mean, I guess like Sanna will probably help distort something or do something along those lines, or I don't know. Yeah. Let me just drink my coffee because these are all voice lines that we've gone through rather. How do you even have that? Give that back now. Okay, so same thing. Oh, never mind. Sanna actually escaped. Oh, I missed one. Now, Sanna Light. Huh. It's still the question marks. Because originally she was cloaked, right, back in the original storyline. So having it still be question marks is kind of weird, because we know this is Sanna, but you know, I think that's just like they just carried that over from the original storyline, and so that's just whatever, right? It's just a slight overlook. I mean, that's fine, right? It doesn't matter. Oh, I clicked off of it. Clicked off of the game. Okay, there we go. Man, I want a bread dog. Why is she still so surprised? I don't know. I do kind of wish that they changed that a bit, just because it is sort of inconsistent, because it's like Sanna wasn't there during all this time, and then now she's there. It's sort of a discrepancy, but it's fine. Sanna, you ended up here too? Guess we're just fated to be together. Space-time, yep. Was it theory of general relativity? Or something along those lines. I hope the others aren't too far away. I'm sure they're nearby. We'll find them. I'm glad to have you. I didn't read that. But yeah, was it Einstein? I don't remember it was Einstein. Where he says, like, gravity isn't like. Gravity is actually distortion of space time. So, I don't know. The image that I saw to describe that was like space and time was like sort of like a flat, and then a flat like surface, and then you had like a mass on top, and then you could see like the flat surface sort of bend downwards, and that's how it distorts space time, which is kind of cool now that I think about it. I mean, obviously I don't understand all the knickknacks and all the details of it, but it is a just a very cool thing now that you think about it. Well, that's not really general relativity. I think general relativity is that time is functions differently from person to person, based on, well, was it based on person to person? No, based on like different circumstances or whatever. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, I mean, if you go faster, then obviously not a lot of time would have passed or whatever. Yeah, it's all the interstellar spiel or whatever. I'm really out of date with current science. I mean, science is always changing, which is actually really cool. But I mean, I think we discussed that with the Delivering Hope stream at some point, where we were like, oh yeah, what is it, like science these days isn't so much about like finding new discoveries, but it's more about pushing agendas, which is fine, right? I mean, it's not that fine. I mean, I'm kind of vexed about it, but it's just that, you know, it's what it is. It's the world. It's yeah, but still, having science, like, it's really interesting to see how sort of science evolves, especially over time. It's why I sort of like history too, because you can sort of see how things go evolve, but they also sort of come back like full circle. So yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of patterns throughout history, which is interesting. I mean, if you think about it, like the Greeks had like the ideas of like atoms like way before we actually officially proved them, which is really cool, right? That the Greeks would have such a, I wouldn't say elaborate thing, but like they would have these theories way before we even could prove them, which is but obviously wasn't as refined as the things that we are talking about nowadays, and that's fine. I mean, right? I mean, the important thing is that, you know, it's there, but it's interesting to see how deep things go. I mean, if you think about it, an atom is also not the final building block for anything. There's also the fact that an atom is sorry, Crony, I never should have helped her. I was just too scared. I much prefer working under you. I hope you'll take things back to the way they were. Hold on, can I read this with an uwu voice? And please do something about these other crony. That was horrible. I'm never gonna do that ever again. Where is Moommate and Fauna? Yeah, should be fine, I think. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about atoms and whatnot, and it's just whatever, right? Yeah, I mean, history, science, it all leads back to a cycle. I think that's like, it's sort of sad to see too that that no matter how much we progress, it does sort of circle back to how we originally see things to some degree. Oh, it's like we can never come to an agreement. We're just always chasing after our own tail, and I think that's why the Ouroboros is such an sort of symbol that has outlived time itself, because it's true, everything does go back to a circle. I don't know why we're having a flashback scene again. It's just weird that we're having a flashback scene, because we've had this before. This catching up scene, the catching up scene that was Fauna catching up with Sana, or the council catching up with Sana, because she wasn't there for the majority of the time. So yeah, it's just interesting to see that they didn't really cut this out. But yeah, but you can see how much they changed about the beginning of the game, right? I mean, you can see that that they changed the statue scene with Sana to begin with, which is interesting. But yeah, the fact that they didn't really change the ending was kind of off-putting, but it's just whatever, right? Yeah, let me just can I reorganize my party is the question. Yeah, I'll actually save it elsewhere just so then I don't screw myself over. Change party formation, yes I do. I want Fauna over here. Dang it. Okay, Fauna, you're over here. Sana, you're over here. Mume over here. Bay over here. Iris over here. And that should be fine. I'll go save one last time. There we go. And then, yeah, we can move on to beat the final boss in 2 episodes, which is interesting. Yeah. Alright, same dialogue. Okay. I really didn't expect, yeah, this to have the same amount of dialogue, which is fine. Oh, same difference, okay. Okay, I wonder if I'm going to be able to beat her this time. Last time I struggled a lot, and I was, what was it, level 23? Around those levels, I think. But now I'm level 28, 29, I think. Or something along those lines. So I'm hoping that, yeah, this will go smoother. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do the same old of just doing AoEs and buffing everyone. So yeah, I'll do same difference, I guess. Yeah. Alright. I'm not sure, is this this seems to be okay, huh. Alright, that's not very nice of you. I might need to do a different sort of thing afterwards. I'll do Nature's Protection for Crony, and then I'll do this same old things, I guess. There's not really much else I can do, I think. That's a fair amount of damage, actually. this is going a lot smoother than my normal game. I assume it's because I actually grinded for this game, and that's why it's slightly easier. And also, like, I put like items this time. Before I was like, I didn't have any items whatsoever, so that's probably why it wasn't as good, I guess. But now it should be fine, I think. What else can I do? I'll do Kill Comes Hope, actually. And yeah, everything else should be bueno. Damn, Fauna does a lot of damage. She does a lot more than I expected, to be honest. But yeah, I have to lower volume. It's getting a bit loud, and that's fine, I guess. But yeah, I'll do Leaf Storm. I'll do all of my single targets for now. I'll do all my single targets before she summons the other lads. So hopefully I'll be able to take her down before then. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Power Wash. Is she not doing the... Oof. Okay, is she... Yeah, I was just gonna say, is she not gonna do the freaking, I'm brain lagging so badly. Is she not gonna do the freezing thing? I don't know what it's called, honestly. The petrification, there it is. I don't know, I was brain lagging on that. Please? Perfect, okay, she's gone. So now we just gotta take out the other clones, which should be relatively easy. But yeah, this was way easier than I remembered. Damn. This is already New Game Plus, so the fact that I finished this pretty easily is kind of shocking. Huh. Well, that was relatively simple, I guess. Huh, why is it the same ending? That's interesting. I thought that, New Game Plus would be the timeline after the main storyline. So I thought that because after the storyline, or after like the main storyline, they sort of reset the loop, and that's why Sana was there. But it seems like they're not. It's still repeating, which I guess is sort of the point of this. But no. So the reason why the loop repeated was because Crony wouldn't give up on saving Sana. So the fact that not last time, but the last round, the main storyline, she gave up on saving Sana. I thought that she broke the loop, but I thought she broke the loop, and New Game Plus was a result of her breaking that loop, which was why Sana was over there. But it doesn't seem like it's that, so I'm sort of confused. I mean, honestly, it could just be the devs not changing the ending for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's yeah, it's not like it really matters, right? It's just whatever. But yeah, I think that's New Game Plus is all. Imagine there's a New Game Plus Plus, New Game Plus Plus to see like the true final ending. But oh, whoops! I always forget that I need to control Sana in this section. I say that like I play this game a lot, but this is like the second time I play through this game, so it makes sense that I always forget that I need to control her at this stage. But yeah, that should be our mirror. Also, I love this map. The map is just like simple, the black. It's like minimalistic black, but it's just very cool, especially because it contrasts the characters, the sprite of the characters, so it's kind of really cool. But yeah, I know I said this before, but good job to everyone who worked on this. It's definitely a very fun game, and I highly recommend anyone anyone into RPG or into Hololive to play it. That's really interesting. They hung the mirror in her tower, which is not something that I don't know. It's interesting because yeah, they had an aversion towards mirrors, but I guess like they're like, oh yeah, it's Sadna's mirror, might as well just hang it over there. So yeah, I mean, it's yeah, it's just a silly moment, and that's fine. But yeah, oh, never mind. It seems like they got over their mirror phobia or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I've already seen this before. I don't know why I'm acting surprised or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's very cute. You can see the Sandalite with Snail over there. Very cute. Who else had pets in Hollow EN? I don't remember. Man, it's been a while. But yeah, there's the decrepit mansion as per before. But yeah. And where is it? Also, I find it interesting that last time, I don't know why I said last time, but before, it took me like 4 hours and basically 30 so 4.5 hours to finish the game. But this time it took me like 2 hours, I think, around that time. So it's I guess it's a result of me not reading the dialogue. I just played New Game Plus. I just played New Game Plus. Alright, well, it's not like it really matters. But yeah, this was, again, a very cute game. I always like playing little cute games with storylines. Yeah, I mean, it's just fun to see a progression. Yeah, I mean, that was my main problem with like Idol Showdown or whatever, right? You don't really see like a progression in terms of like anything. I mean, it's yeah, Idol Showdown was more of a skill progression based game where you sort of just beat up your friends and whatnot, which was fine, but I don't have any friends, so I can't do that. But yeah, so I just love seeing progression in a game. I mean, what was it? Hollow Cure had something similar. Well, not like similar. It didn't really have a storyline, but it did have you sort of unlocking characters, unlocking maps, unlocking game modes and whatnot, which was really cool. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have a short stream for today. I'm probably gonna do an illustration stream tomorrow, and I hope that my ankle is going to recover tomorrow as well. But thanks for hanging out today, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow, I hope. But yeah.